Hello everyone, back again. I'm doing a few more cards. I've been doing a run of them recently. Christmas isn't that far away now, and it's sort of mid-November, and I really thought I ought to do a few cards and a few little samples for you to try for yourself. You know, just if you fancy having a go, if you're learning watercolours, it's sometimes nice to get ideas from somewhere and have a go yourself. So I'm going to do a card this morning with a Christmas tree, but not a difficult one. I thought I would use my Artex gouache. These are jelly paints. They come in a pot like this. I've had these for a long time. I've only started, probably had them for a couple of years, but I've only really started to use them this year. I've got a little project on the go where I'm trying to fill a small sketchbook with paintings done in gouache. It's been a struggle, I would say. It's not been easy, but I'm getting there, and I will eventually do a flip through on this channel when I get that done, so you can all have a little look. But today I thought I'd do a Christmas tree. The cards I've got are fairly inexpensive. They come from a shop in the UK called The Range. I'm sure you'll have something very similar wherever you live in the world. There is no insert. It's a fairly loose card, but it could benefit from having an insert put inside, which is quite easy. You just need to cut a piece of, say, printer paper, slightly smaller than this, fold it in half, and then put double-sided tape or a little strip of glue stick down this part here, and then put the insert in, so you can actually write on the insert as opposed there, or you could even print the insert so it's already done and you've got it there. I'm not going to put any Merry Christmas or any writing on the front. I'm just going to leave them plain, but I thought I'd do a little Christmas tree. The brushes I'm using are I've got these ones. These are Rosemary & Co. I do like her brushes. They're series 323. They're sort of short, stubby compared with the ones that I normally use, which are like that. And I've got a little one there in case I want to use that. But I shall use this one. I've got a cloth to dab my brushes on, so let's make a start. It's hard to see this on the whiteboard really, but I've just had hiccups, so I'm sorry about this. If it starts again, my apologies. Right, so let's have a Christmas tree. I've got a nice, can you see that Christmassy colour here? Right. Oops, don't want to wet anything. Right, so go around a square, or triangle, sorry. This paper on these cards, I would say, isn't really that perfect for watercolours, because if you can see, it's actually sitting onto the card and not really soaking in much, which is a little bit of a pest. I'm sure it'll dry nicely, but it's not really what I'd expected of these sort of cards. I mean, I have actually ordered some from another company, so when they come, I'll do a few more cards, and I'll post them on here so you can actually see the difference, but it's making everything streaky, as you can see, so I'm not overly happy with it. But right, I might use a smaller brush actually, so I'll go down to the what's this? This is the 3. I need a brown Ooh, I sprayed these earlier and they've all dried out, which is not good. Right, so need... The advantage of gouache compared to watercolour is that you can literally paint the colours next to each other and they don't run, which is quite nice. Because if this was watercolour, I did one a little while ago, a Christmas tree, and I put the pot in and the trunk, and it bled into the tree, so it made it look a little bit of a mess. But it turned out all right. So I'm just going to use some red. I'm going to put it in a little pot because we like our trees in pots. But as I say, I'm not overly happy with this paper. In fact, I don't know if I'd buy it again. Right, there's a little pot. There we go. I'll rinse my brush. Okay, so what I need to do now is let this dry, and when it is, I'll come back to you. Okay, that's I'm back. It's dried off quite nicely. So we're going to put some decorations on here now. And the thing with gouache is you can actually paint on top of it, and because it's an opaque colour, so this should be quite fun. So we can have some... You have to be careful that you don't press too hard, because you can actually start to take the paint off. Okay, so now let's do, got nice blue here, some blue ones. And let's try a bit of white. What looks nice on a Christmas tree. I haven't done the star yet. Oh. Where shall I put that one? Shall I put a bit random, aren't we? We'll just put that there. Right. Okay. Right. I shall pen. Oh, we'll use the food and scoop. I'm going to do some outlines now. I did a card earlier in another video, and I struggled with these pens, microns. I couldn't get the ink to transfer onto the gouache, and I ended up using this one from Tombow, which is Food and Souk. Can't say it, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. And it's quite nice because, I'll just show you, it's got like a soft nib. You can do thick and thin things. It's designed obviously for, you know, calligraphy, but it's really nice, and I use it quite a lot for embellishing any of my paintings. It's actually a brush pen, but it's don't think it's permanent. It's water based, so be careful if you do use it and then paint over it, because the chances are the paint will run. It doesn't say it's permanent on there, but there we go. Right, so let's do something with this. Yeah, I think we'll have some little danglies. Oh, I could have hung off some off there. I might put some on there later. Right. And we can go round them, go round the outside of the bauble. Although the paint went on not as a perfect circle, and I can't draw a straight line to save my life, once you get the little black lines around your baubles, it doesn't matter what shape your paint blob was. I mean, you can you know, paint around it, you can paint through it. If you want to create the circle, you just create the circle, and the eye and the brains are wonderful. It just fills in all the gaps. It's very childlike. I rather like it. I think it's rather cute. So I shall just outline the pot. There we go. I'm not trying to keep within the lines, so I'm really enjoying that. I think I might just put a couple of little baubles or baubles hanging on the bottom. Quite like that. What colour should I use though? That's such a problem, you know, we've got all these colours I can never choose. Oh, there's a lovely orange, I'll try that. It's all like a golden colour, and then we can paint around it. So we'll have one hanging here, and then we can have one hanging here, and then I'll just fill that in a bit more, and then we can have another one down here. That's the 3, and I might just do some little ones, perhaps some little blue ones, because that blue's a lovely colour, but it doesn't really show up much on there, does it? So we'll have a little blue one here, and a little blue one there, and we'll have a blue one. Do we have a blue one here or over there? He looks. We'll have one over here. There we go. I hope my head wasn't in the way, folks. I do tend to lean forward and my head gets in the way. Right, so I have to be a bit careful here because it's still a bit damp. Down, down. So we can go round this bauble and round that one. We can go round these. I'm sorry if I go quiet, I just get that engrossed in what I'm doing. I do sometimes forget you're here with me, and that's a bit naughty, I am sorry. Okay, so now we need a little star or something at the top. I'll use this really fine brush and this lovely sort of golden yellowy colour, and we'll do... I saw somebody the other day explain how to do these stars, and I thought it was so good. I wish I could remember what the lady's name was, because I'd give her a credit if I could. But what she said was she remembers she's got a head and 2 legs and 2 arms, and then she fills it in. And I thought that was just so good. Such a clever way of remembering how to do it. Because to get the little star right with his little bits is it's not always easy. He's on the wonk, this one. And I'll get my gold pen. I have a feeling my head got in the way. I hope it didn't. I keep trying not to do that, but I am sorry. So now we've got these, we can put some little highlights on them if we want. I love a bit of gold, adds a little bit of bling, and it just perks everything up. Surprising, you know. And I quite like this pen actually. It's sort of thin one side and fat the other, so you can get thin strokes and thick strokes. I mean, I could do the writing on this if I wanted, but I don't think I'm brave enough. Might do it off camera. Right. Got them. Does it spark? Oh yeah, look, you can just see that sparkling away. Okay, so let's just do. So what should we do with these? Shall we have a little sparkle in between? Oh, got something on there. I'll just clear that off, I think. Oh, it's got paint and all sorts on there. There we go. Get carried away. See, does it? Can you see it sparkling? Ah, is it there? Yeah, so that's really cute. I like that. It's a bit childlike, admittedly. I think that, but it's very simple. But I really quite like that. I mean, we could put some tinsel across if you wanted, or we can have some little gold sparkles on the outside with this pen, which is rather nice. And I think I'm going to call that done. Can you see those little shiny bits? Yep, I quite like the simplicity on that one. I would say I'm not too happy about the paper and how that's how the paint excuse me, how the paint's gone on there, but as a design I really quite like it. If I've said in my other videos, you know, I mean, if you wanted to have a go at copying it yourself, you're more than welcome to, and you know, if you want to leave a comment and let me know how you got on, that would be lovely. I respond to all my comments, and it would be lovely if you enjoyed this video that you subscribe to my channel and follow my progress on YouTube, and give me a thumbs up. So I think that's it for today. I'm going to call it a day. My tummy is rumbling, so I shall go and get myself something to eat, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day, folks. Bye.